with my design team project for Natasha's Scrapbook Corner for the month of March. And what you see right here in front of you is some of the things that I used to create the projects for this month. And let me go ahead and show you what I used. Well, first off, before I get into that, I just wanted to share with you some buttons. I found these vintage buttons at sorry for the glare, at one of the thrift stores that I like to go to. And I was looking for some white vintage buttons, and I found these two jars. So I had to get them both. So yeah, I got these. I thought they were a good deal, so I got those. And I used them along with some of Natasha's products. But anyhow, what I used in her projects today are some of this rose applique ribbon, or trim I should say, in lavender and blue. I used some jewelry findings with a little T-bar and the hook and toggle closure, and some ribbon clasps in bronze. Can't really see that, sorry for the lighting. And in silver. I also used some of this stretchy trim in turquoise, and some of her cotton laces in various sizes. Okay, and the cotton laces, just to let you know, they're very easy to dye. Just to show you, I tea-dyed this one, and just to show you that, I don't know how well there you go, now you can see the difference. I tea-dyed this one, and I also used Rit dye on some of the projects that I'm going to be showing you coming up. I'll insert a picture of the laces before I dyed them and after, and I'll insert it right here. Okay, so first I made some bookmarks, and actually let me go ahead and show you the charms first. First, what I did with one of her charms is, this was a crystal that I don't know if you remember, I showed it to you when I first got my design team package, but on the back it's completely flat. And so what I did is I just inserted a picture on the back and Mod Podged it on, and so now it's a really pretty charm. And you can use that for either a necklace, a pendant. You can use it like on a lampshade, or a light pull. Attach that with a ring right here, or you can just attach it to a necklace. So that's the first thing I made. And then the next one is a purse charm, and just use some of the findings from my stash. And I think I may have gotten this years ago from Natasha's store. This clasp right here is a floral clasp, but it's really pretty. See that green color? So that crystal is from her store, and I just paired it with some beads from my stash. Okay, and next I made some bookmarks, and this one is an acrylic gem. It's really lightweight, but it looks just like crystal. And I used some of that stretchy trim on the back, and put some of those little appliques, those little rose appliques, and then use the silver clasps on the edge right here. And also with some of the lace trim right on top of, I just attached it to that blue trim. So that's one of the bookmarks. This one I just took some of the lace and attached some of those little appliques onto the lace, and this used some of my own bead caps and some of those clasps as well, along with some beads from my stash. So that's the second one. And then here is a different style that she has. Pretty much the same type of idea. And then this is the last of the bookmarks. Now this charm is from my stash, and as well as the beads. And everything else is from her store. Okay, and I also made a necklace out of one of the crystals. This chain is from my stash, and I did I made some charms from the beads in my stash, and this used the toggle clasp from her store, attached it to some chain, and put a bead cap on this large beautiful crystal. And so now it's a long necklace. Okay, and for my last project is where the cotton laces came in. I used this to create some flowers. And so this is where the dyeing came in. I did this with Rit dye to dye that. I don't know how well it's picking up. Maybe if I show it against a white background, you can see the difference. See, that's like a very pale blue. And I just layered it with some doilies from my stash, a little baby doily, and one of those vintage buttons that I picked up at the antique store. And then I just backed it on a little piece of felt. And here's another one. And this is some of the cotton lace that's tea dyed. And then I dyed some pink as well, and I layered it with some of the doilies from my stash. This doily right here was gifted to me by my friend Yvonne. Hi Yvonne. And centered with another vintage button. And this is just some of the white lace, and I did not dye this one. And here's another doily from my friend Yvonne that was gifted to me. Thank you, Yvonne. And then here is the final flower, and this one is some of that lace that's pink. I dyed it pink, and then some of this is material from my stash that I just gathered up and made into a little chiffon flower. And then that's another one of those beautiful buttons from that jar. But anyhow, that's all I have for today. I hope you like my projects, and please be sure to check out Natasha's store for these products, the products I used to create these projects, as well as all the other beautiful items she has in her store. Okay, so I'll leave the links below to Natasha's store as well as to the other ladies on her design team. Michelle, who is Shabby Chic Chick, and Roseanne, who is Roxy Car 11 here on YouTube. Also, Anna Torres has started working with some digifiles for Natasha. She's going to be working with some memory decks digifiles, so make sure you check out her design team or guest design team video. I'll leave that link also in the description box below. So anyhow, thanks again to Natasha for providing me with all the goodies I used to create these items, and thank you all again for watching. I'll be back soon with another video, and so until then, take care and happy crafting. Bye.